Good evening, viewers. Welcome to episode 10 of Hymn of Our Fathers. On Hymn of Our Fathers weekly like this, we take a look at the life of hymn writers, stories, events, situations that surround some of our popular hymns, and then draw lessons and inspirations for our lives from it. This evening, by the grace of God, we'll be looking at the hymn, Come Ye Disconsolate. Come Ye Disconsolate was written by Thomas More, who lived between 1779 and 1852. The tune is also called Consolate. Thomas More was born in Dublin, Ireland in 1779, as I earlier said. He was baptized into a Roman Catholic church as a baby, and his father was a wealthy grocery at that time. He attended schools and then entered Trinity College in Dublin, but he was not allowed to graduate because he was a Roman Catholic, and only Anglican members were allowed to receive degree at Trinity College at that time. He then left Trinity College and went to London School, where he later studied law at the Middle Temple, and after passing his bar examinations, he received an appointment immediately at the age of 25 as a registrar of the Admiralty Court in Bermuda, a British island near America. He was working as the registrar, and it got bored at some time and really needed to go and taste life in other places. So he appointed a deputy registrar and he returned to England. Unfortunately, while he left Bermuda, the deputy embezzled a large sum of government money, and that ruined him financially because he had to take responsibility for that money. For him to escape imprisonment, he went into exile in Europe, and he was there until he could pay back the large sum of money that his deputy embezzled. While he was in Europe, he began to write poetry and romantic ballads, and the people are still singing those ballads even till today. People begin to pay him for his literary works, and he became known as the Voice of Ireland. He was finally able to pay the debt to the British government after 18 years of working to save this money. When he returned to England, he was already 43 years old, and 2 years after, he surprised many of those who know him when he published a hymn book of sacred songs, duets, and trials, which contained 32 of his hymns. The hymn book also includes Relief in Prayer, a song we are looking at tonight, which was later changed the name to Come Ye Disconsolate. Some of his acquaintances felt that he was the strangest of all men to write hymns, but in his years of exile, it was the Lord that sustained him. And the words of the hymn also revealed that his suffering from depression and relief which Lord gave him when he prayed and trusted him. He died in England at the age of 72. Now let's look at the words of this hymn. One could understand that the words from this hymn come from a soul that is in anguish, a man with wounded heart, but with the desire to kneel at the mercy seat and to present his trouble, pains, so that in his presence he can receive bread of life, love, and the water flowing from the throne of God. Because heart has no sorrow that heaven cannot heal. Heart has no sorrow that heaven cannot cure. And heart has no sorrow that heaven cannot remove. I may not know your pain, your troubles, anguish, suffering, torment, and agony, torture, distress, grief, sorrow, but there is someone who knows it all, and that same person has a solution to all your problems, and is also asking you to come to the mercy seat to meet him, because heart has no sorrow that heaven cannot heal. In Matthew 11 verse 28, Jesus himself said, Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Why not come to the Savior who can give you rest from all your troubles? God told Moses that the children of Israel should always come to the mercy seat, where he can be meeting with them regularly. And I also want to challenge you to come to the mercy seat today. You always find God there, and he is always ready to take away your problems. Though the original tune of this song is called Consolator, 10-10-11-10, But I will not be using that tune because it's not very familiar, and I will want you to join me as we sing this song tonight. So I'll be using the tune called "O Perfect Love," which is also the same tune with the consolator, and I know that this tune is familiar, so that you can be able to join us as we sing together. So we are asking you to come, Ye Disconsolate, wherever you languish. Come to the mercy seat, fervently kneel. Bring your wounded heart. Here, tell your anguish, because heart has no sorrow that ever can know. Join me tonight as we come to the mercy seat. Come, ye disconsolate, wherever ye languish. Come to the mercy seat, fervently kneel. Here bring your wounded hearts, and tell your anguish. Heart has no sorrow that earth can know. Joy of the desolate, light of the straying, hope of the penitent, faithless and pure. Here speak the comforter, tenderly saying, heart has no sorrow that earth can not cure. Yes is the bread of life, sea waters flowing forth from the throne of God, pure from above. Come to the feast of love, come ever knowing, heart has no sorrow but earth can remove. Heart has no sorrow that heaven cannot remove. Thanks for watching this episode. Many thanks for those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thanks to those who are sharing this broadcast on Facebook and other social media platform too. If you are watching this too, do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it on Facebook, all of these social media platforms at Kingdom Purpose Ministry. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Thanks, and God bless you. See you next week.